Alright guys, this is round 1 of the draft. This is my deck. This is Brian's deck. I'm gonna cut, roll for choice. That is a 6. And I will roll a 6, so we'll go again. 7. I'll keep a track of life over here. Yeah, sure. Did you cut? Alright, good luck to you, Brian.
Good luck. It's just his draft game. I'll keep my hand. You can see how poorly he plays.
Alright, so this hand is interesting, but we'll keep it. Primarily on the back of this card. Draw. Island, go.
One of our colors is the same.
Go, they are.
I'm the same colors I always am. Sure.
So
You have the deck I always
now that we see kind of what's going on,
Yes.
and he hasn't like rocketed off to a start, I think we want to get this on the board
You still
first.
did it.
How did I cut you?
I always draft green blue. I drafted every time. I never saw a single Horizon Chimera.
That seems reasonable. So I'm gonna play Vaporkin.
I do have
and
a
pass.
couple of those. Take this one.
Yep, Magma Jet my Vaporkin.
Saw that card. Never saw it anywhere. Never saw any other value, so I went to this inferior archetype that doesn't have all the feral indications. Oh, nice 7. Sure, that's below the average.
We got a white. We got 15.
But don't play out on this in case you don't get it.
Hammer is usually good to look at.
Oh no, how do we beat Hammer?
Oh, I pulled one of those in my pack. I just don't.
No, you want cutter.
That's not my
So
hand.
we will play a return Phalanx and pass.
Oh, I guess that is a card.
So we get a little lucky, we drew into our black.
Ooh. Pretty small, but I'll do
Sure.
a swing 3.
I'll block.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll trade.
That's
Alright, so this is exactly what we wanted to draw in this spot.
I am.
I'll play a Vaporkin, and then I'll Scourge Mark him, and draw a card.
Mosquito on
Why
you.
you were
And it's your go.
I thought you were hitting me for my playlist.
Player destruction.
Exactly. Just hit my opponents, why not?
Mountain.
Yep.
I've entered a world of salt. Cerberus.
Sure.
Their combat.
I'll take 2. So I'll go to 18.
Pass turn.
How many cards do you have in hand?
2.
Alright. So since he has 2 cards in hand, and we have Devotion of Black high enough, I feel like we probably just take his best card this turn, and then this is a really good blocker for a Cerberus. So we're gonna play a Disciple of Fernax.
My response.
Sure.
I'll keep. I shouldn't, but I will. Lightning Strike, Kin.
Yeah, that's really good.
You get another Cyclops.
Yeah, we'll take the Cyclops. And now we just hope he doesn't draw super well, and we'll pass.
God damn it, go ahead. Can I get there with just this guy?
You just have one guy? Adepts.
Yep.
Combat. Horizons.
Doesn't matter how I block, because I'm blocking 2 damage either way. So I'll block the Cerberus,
Okay.
take 2,
Take my turn.
go to 16.
Pass turn.
So that's an interesting draw for us. I think that we still just want to get this guy online and get our beats going. So we'll play a Chimera,
18.
and I'll hit you for 1.
19. Oh, no.
And I'll
So
pass.
fast. Yeah, sure.
Go ahead.
Is that trample?
Yes, it's 3-3 Trampler. 3-3 Tarmpler.
You stomp one?
The Storm one.
Let's just cast spells before combat. No biggie.
Pass turn.
Aim in for those.
Draw. So that was a pretty good draw for us because it lets us cast both of our spells if we have to.
5.
We will start by playing our Omen Speaker.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Scry 2. So we want this guy against him, and we don't really need this at this point. So we will put that on the bottom and that on the top, and then we will go to combat and swing with our Chimera for 3.
Take 3, 16.
And I will pass the turn to you.
Use a 5/5.
In the turn, I'll sack a mountain.
It's 5/5.
Sure.
You get a 3/3.
Yeah.
Use my deck.
F14.
Go ahead.
A3, target myself with Vector Phoenix, name island. Why are you not running?
5. Alright.
That's Moon of Variables.
I don't have many.
Use a 5/4.
Play a Raider.
Sure.
Keep it on.
Sack another mountain.
Yeah. So this is scary.
Cards in hand.
I have 2.
Enter combat.
Sure.
Let's go for 2.
Go ahead.
Your turn.
So
I'll gain 2.
Alright.
This puts me at 17. I'm going to scry 1 and keep it on 10.
this is 2, 4, 10. If we double block the Cerberus, puts us at 6. Leaves us in a really rough spot, or we could soak some damage and only take 8. I think that we need to get rid of things, so we're going to double block your Cerberus
Okay.
and take the 10 damage.
You're at 14.
Go to 6.
Pass.
End of your turn, we're going to rescue from the underworld. We will send our Omen Speaker to rescue our Phalanx.
Fine.
So on my upkeep, these two will enter the battlefield. So here's untap, upkeep. I'll scry 2 before my draw. I'll leave this guy on top because he's the only way we're going to live through this. And I will draw him, play him. And now we have to like really think about whether or not it's worth swinging with our Chimera. We could just be dead if we do.
Oh god.
I will leave the Chimera and pass.
You're 9. Cast Demonic while returning Moon of Variables. I'll swing for 7. I'll
Five-player game, it basically says
swing for 9.
destroy 5 4
That's what I said. I hope we can get there.
I guess I do get to
F4 for a Minotaur.
Sure.
Pass.
We couldn't get there.
Actually, my Raider has to attack. So,
Oh, does he? Okay.
so he's going in.
I'll eat him with the giant.
Damn
Then I'll
Raider.
draw for my turn. So this is one of the best possible cards we could draw here, but it doesn't do a ton against him, which is kind of sad. It does mean that we can get in with...
I don't know.
Oh, they'll all still have haste. And it's a sorcery. I thought this was an instant. We have to start killing you eventually.
No, you don't.
Mill him out.
There we go, I'll mill him out.
Turn 42 cards every time.
I will swing with my Chimera.
Passes blessing, targeting
Take
you.
3. I'm at 13.
Mills him for 6, basically.
And then
So Thas is indestructible, so if you target Thassa, she won't die. But you'll still get the
I'm
light.
going to cast Curse of Swine with X equals...
Oh, is that what it says?
This isn't a pile.
Yeah, we'll just do it for everything. X equals 3, and so we'll turn them all into 2/2 pigs, and I'll scry 1 off of my Chimera. And I'll put that on the bottom.
Okay, so everyone is playing blue.
And it's your go.
When is everyone not playing blue is a better question.
There's one person playing white. Their deck is just going to be majestic.
The white and the red seemed really strong in this draft.
Or like lightning strikes, like 6th pick.
Pass turn.
Hopefully.
So we don't have any sweet heroic guys, so we'll put Scourge Mark on our Chimera. Draw a card. That's an interesting card.
Holy shit. I have crack hands.
We will go to combat,
Go.
and we will swing for 4,
Taking 4. I'm at 9.
First pick it.
and then we'll play a Shipwreck Singer and pass the turn.
I have a relevant play then, and I don't have a relevant play then, and I'm racing to that. I don't have another that.
An Eternal Second Mountain.
Yeah.
I'll keep it on top.
All your guys are tokens.
Go ahead, let's send a voyage. He's on a voyage. He's been cured of his voyage. I'm at 22. It's on you. This is real life, huh?
He wasn't done with his voyage.
The voyage continues.
He was not done.
Your voyage is not ended until I consent. I own a shield of voyages. Don't really need anything else.
Second island.
Yeah.
Enter combat.
No responses to combat.
Casting voyage is sent on the voyaging satyr. This is the meaning of flavor. Sure. You top bottom, right?
I'll go with the team.
Alright. I'm glad we didn't spend mana making your guys swing.
Yeah. I guess bottom top. Sure.
So I'll block a 3/3 with this guy. I think I have to block another 3/3 with this guy. Then I'll block. I could block 3 2/2s and go to 4. Or I could leave this guy back and go to 2. That seems terrible. So I will block 3 2/2s with these and take 2. Go to 4.
Trade with Phalanx.
Yeah, Phalanx is dead.
And Slinger.
Singer is also dead.
And both my 3/3s died, and that's it.
Yeah. Oh.
That's true.
Draw.
Slurp some hemlock.
You're at 9.
I take 2.
I have enough power on board to kill you, so I'll swing out.
You got it.
Yeah.
I made some mistakes there. Good game, man.
Yeah, no, that one was sweet.
May I ask why you didn't do that?
Because I had played him the turn before, so he was still summoning sick, and it's a tap ability.
It's on you.
But I was debating the value of keeping him alive or not, and doing it next turn. I wasn't quite sure. So I'm trying to think how many blue spells you played against me.
Summoning sickness.
Prevents you from using tap abilities.
I thought it was only during the turn it was summoned.
No, it's until
If you have
your
not
next
controlled it
upkeep.
continuously since the beginning of your
So
Yeah, I spent.
he's like a red deck that's playing blue, and we don't know why. This is really good if he's curving out low, so we might play that. And I think we're going to leave the gainsays for game 3 because we know that we're going to be on the draw. So I'll go ahead, grab a sleeve, figure out what we want to put in for our force spike. This could be really good against him, but I feel like we don't want to fool with our mana being weird this game. So we're going to, because it's going to be a fast game, so we will pull out the Scholar. I want to kind of look and see what the body of the other thing we're splashing white for is. It's a 3/3, which isn't good against a lot of his stuff, but it trades off fine and is a really relevant ability.
Go ahead.
It might be worth it to bring in a lifelink
I'm
guy,
not gonna hit you for 6 this time.
or just a Minotaur. I actually like bringing in the lifelink guy, since we took out one of our white spells. And we'll take out like a really high end. Even though they're good blockers and a decent clock, we should remove like this guy. Or we'll probably remove that. That's probably not correct, but we'll try it. I like that we've lowered the curve of our deck and added things that are good against something aggressive.
Blocks.
What other color is this?
I'll be able to play.
Yeah, good luck to you.
2 man. 6.
So far this hand is okay, and we get 2 more cards. It's hard to get better than that. We will try it.
Flies.
Yeah, I'll try.
Alright,
Good.
I'll go to 15.
so we'll draw. So we drew one of our aggressive guys, and it's your go.
Pass.
I feel like this guy's just gonna get magma jetted again. It's your go.
Not yet.
Oh man, that was
Pass.
Alright. So we're gonna try and send him for 2.
Take 2.
We will play a swamp and drop our Doomblade. Here you go.
No, but I don't know if you can do that.
Sure.
Blocks for Chimera.
Pass.
Axel.
Oh no!
He can't be blocked with power 2 or greater.
2 or greater. How large?
So
He's
I really just want to get this guy onto the board because he has this written on it. Lifelink is good against aggressive things. And then I'll swing for 3.
I'll take 3. 15.
I'll put you at 15 and pass.
And your turn, I'll strike that.
Yeah, I figured he wasn't going to stick around long. It's your go.
Pass.
Playing against the Mana Screw is no fun for anybody, man. I will attempt to bestow my Adon on this Vaporkin.
Yep.
And then I will swing for 4.
Taking 4.
I'll go to 23.
11.
And I'll pass it back.
You have damage. I'll take 2.
You do?
So much value. I'll pick the land.
Monaco? Go ahead.
You go into main phase, type of strength your guy. Describe 1.
Sure.
That's fine. Pass turn.
I hope it's a land.
Cards in hand.
Alright. So this is good, primarily because it gives us some information and it sets us up for this guy next turn, which I think is sweet. So we're probably going to leave this up to represent the most things, and then we'll play our Disciple. My Devotion to Black is 3.
Okay.
Maybe really greedy.
So he can hide his best cards because he has a ton of cards in hand.
8.
And we're mostly going to take away anything that interacts with like this card getting where we need it to go, or putting this onto the Vaporkin.
He's also no Labyrinth. He just gets mine. I'll scry.
In theory, you could have actually drawn a card or 2
You.
cards.
Yeah.
So he doesn't hurt.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Yeah. What can I say?
Facts. Draw the other card. I like that. I do enjoy having this though.
So
That is nice as well.
these guys are all pretty late drops. He's probably got the mountain on top, but this is the
Maybe.
most aggressive of them. But not if he plays it next turn, because we can trade with it. So I think we'll take the Minotaur. It's probably our best choice. And then we'll go to combat and rumble for 4 again.
Taking 4. 7.
I'll go to 26, and I'll pass the turn to you.
Because I don't have 7.
Yup. So we probably hid some better removal spells, but we can't do much against that.
This is awkward. This is really awkward.
Yeah. Fanatic.
Sure. So we'll take 1, go to 25.
Pass.
So this is why we're really glad that we played the Disciple first, because we can play Grey Merchant. our devotion to black is 5, which puts you at 2, and then we swing with the Vaporkin and get you. Yeah. Good games, Brian.
Yeah, man.